Morning. Morning, Mike. You're looking better. Go. Have a good breakfast. So the bread maker just came back on. So I'm just getting ready to go to a local farm group where a bunch of producers and growers have come together and have made all of the wonderful things that they bake or grow or raise available all in one place. And the people in my local community can order whatever they need during the week, and then we all pick it up on Saturday morning. It has been going on since the very start of this whole thing. I haven't missed a week, and I'm currently picking up for 4 homes, including myself. It's down from 6 when it was at its highest. And I just write down my order number, and I have everything, my whole list color-coded so that I know what everybody ordered. And I will be going with my mother, who is in my bubble, which is something that my community in Ontario, Canada is doing. We bubble with basically isolate with up to 10 people, and just those people. And so my mother and I drive down there every Saturday and pick up everything. It's a no contact service. It's really fantastic. I make sure to bring a mask with me. This is my clean bag, and I have backups. And I'm just also bringing with me these cherries that I got because I also went to a farmer's market, which is outdoor, yesterday, and I'm splitting these with my best friend, where I'll be making a drop off because she absolutely loves cherries, so I thought that would be nice too. Home again and so overheated. But I'm going to be unpacking everything that I just got and maybe taking off my bag here because we don't need to have that on anymore. But yeah, but overall I absolutely love going to that thing every week because everything is fresh and it's supporting all the local farmers and everything. I'm so grateful to them for getting together and doing this because it makes grocery shopping so easy. Because for those of us who are stressed out by everything that's going on right now and who have certain mental illnesses, it is very difficult to go to a grocery store at the moment. So yeah, so let's unpack everything we got. And I split some of this with my parents. So some of these containers are ones that I've washed and split so that they can have half and I can have half. We've been doing this for months now. But check out the zucchini. This was $1. It's huge. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Sausages. Gotta get those into the freezer. Pea shoots. They're super good on salad. And oh yeah, I got smoked salmon. Can't decide, do I want to put that in the freezer or just keep the pod? I'll decide that in a minute. Here's some local Greek yogurt. Yum. I have that for my breakfast every morning. Tomatoes, but I get that in a reusable bag. And some cranberry tea biscuits, onions. And then in my other bag I've got some kiwis. And some plums. And some cherries. So apparently I got restocked from what I gave my friend. And cucumbers. And I even got a melon. It's a cantaloupe. Here we go. So let's get all this stuff away. Grapefruit. That one's not local. They get that at the food terminal in case we want citrus. My parents got some lemons and limes as well. See this cantaloupe here? This is what I do with it every week. I don't know if it's coming clear, but I cut it up every week for my breakfast. So it's all set. Doesn't that look pretty once it's all filled up? I love that. I got this at my dollar store. I think that's super cute. And nice my bread box. This is where my cheese biscuits are that I got from yesterday. This is a flaky that my friend got me. And then cookies I got at the farmer's market yesterday. But I find that, like I'm out of my cloth bag, so I find that biscuits last longer if I take them out of the plastic bag they come in and put them in like a tea towel. I have tea towels that are sort of specifically, I keep those ones for the food, and then I have other ones that are for, you know, kitchen towel purposes, so I don't cross them over. Yeah, so just gonna get that all done. This is really hard with one hand, but that's good enough. Get a little bundle and put them in there. It looks nice. And then I'll have bread made for myself tomorrow to go in there too, but I'll have eaten some biscuits by then. Here we go. You can see the bread rising now in the bread maker. It's been waiting all this time. There's an hour and 23 minutes left on that. And now that we're done putting all the food away, we can get into my bag and get my used masks and put those in the laundry. So it's 1 o'clock and I just got my daily alert from Health Canada's app that asks you to do a daily check-in for your symptoms of COVID and stuff. So basically you confirm that you have no symptoms, or you report any symptoms you might have, and then you give your temperature. So I'm just doing that now. So 36.5, so that is perfectly healthy temperature Celsius. And I've just submitted that, and I have no other symptoms today. I have actually reported that I've had symptoms on days that I've had a headache and stuff like that. I know that it wasn't really related, but it's still good to, it's still being honest and tracking whatever symptoms I happen to have that day, and then it gives recommendations if it has any. Obviously it doesn't have any today, it just thanks me for doing 90 something times. And then next, just cleaning this with rubbing alcohol. Makes this weird squeaky noise, I kind of like it. And just pop that back in its case. And now we're done for another day. Okay, so I'm gonna be going out and going grocery shopping, and because I walk over and I have my mask and everything and I'm going into a public place, I'm not gonna film it because I already find it a really stressful experience to be in a grocery store right now. There are lots of great rules to keep everybody safe, but 3/4 of the people in the store normally follow them, so I just don't want to add to all the tension and things like that by adding a camera to the mix. So that's where I'm going now. I won't be all that long because my list is short, because I go to the farmer's market on Friday, and then today I went to the farm group where I collected everything else up. So it's just a matter of getting the few kind of packaged goods that I need that aren't available through the farmers in the area. But then I'll be home and I'll put everything away, and then we're on to our next activity for the day. Hi. So I'm just getting back and I'm really overheated. And I was just walking home because I like to walk to the store because it burns off a lot of anxious energy to get rid of some of the anxiety that I'm always carrying around. And I was really proud of myself for not having a panic attack before or after in the store, and then I almost got hit by a car. So I'm a little rattled right now. She just didn't see me. I was just crossing, I was immediately in front of her, I jumped backwards, it was fine. But it was enough to kind of push me over the edge, and I wasn't going to record this. But then, in the name of honesty as to how today actually goes, this is what it looks like. So I'm coming out of it now. I've already reached the peak and I'm coming back out of it. But yeah. That's all it takes these days. Because none of the things that I normally do for anxiety busting, other than exercising and diet and that kind of thing, are available to me right now. So this is what life looks like when I go to the store. I'll be fine, I'll be right back. Okay, me again, feeling a lot better than I was 2 minutes ago. I've had a chance to breathe, put a couple of the frozen things away because there's a lot of pressure to get those into the freezer. I had ice cream and ground turkey, so oh, and I got some frozen pineapple here, so I've got lots of that kind of thing. I'm just putting away now so that it won't, get spoiled. But yeah, so feeling a lot better now. It doesn't take that long to get through that kind of thing. It's just really hard when it happens. And ooh, the lighting really went away here. As I was finishing my walk home, I really wasn't planning on recording that because I knew how rough it would be the moment I walked in the door, because I always kind of save it so I'm not sort of bawling when I'm going down the street. I just hope nobody talks to me because I don't know like how much control I'll have over that. But yeah, so I just made it home and then picked up the camera immediately because I just wanted to be honest about what today really looks like, because I've been feeling really good about the fact that I hadn't panicked before or after going to the store, which is like super rare for me these days, which is why I avoid it. And I like the farm group so much, but that happened. But yeah, so anyway, I'm just gonna finish putting the groceries away. Really not that much. It's kind of heavy, but I got snacks. I got oranges, mushrooms in here, carrots, because I forgot to get them at the farm, oat milk, and oats for overnight oats. And this is a can of pineapple juice. Oh, and more mushrooms. I can't remember if I filmed what the bread looked like when it was actually out of the little buckety thing, but here it is, yay! It's an oat bread. It's like part oat, part white flour. So I'm totally overheated again. So I just went for a walk with my mom, which is why I have my full brimmed hat on and this extra layer for sun protection and stuff. It's 1,000,000 degrees out right now. I actually think it's around 30 to 32 degrees Celsius with a lot of humidity. So super, super warm, but very, very worth it. Feels good to get out and move around and just sort of be in the world for a little while. Oh, I still got my sunglasses on. There we are. But yeah, so that's what I've just finished doing. So I'm gonna cool down with some water, and I'll check back in when I do the next thing. So it is dinner time for Mike the fish. So I'm just going to feed him now. So, whew, my face looks red. So I've changed gears. I've decided I'm not going to be doing this video for the reason that I thought I was going to be doing it. I'm just going to be putting it on my channel as a kind of day in the life, sort of here's what it looks like in the middle of the summer in 2020, because this has been quite a year kind of thing. So I'm going to be sort of filling in more information, changing the way that I'm recording this so that it's more of my style. I just had a shower because like I've just been so overheated and stuff, and I've been doing a lot of cooking and thinking and things like that. Actually, if you want to come with me, I can, oh, that's close. I'll show you what I got going on here. Ooh, I've got a mess. That's what's going on. I've just made a bunch of carrot cakes on a very disastrous looking kitchen. That's the icing, frosting, however you want to call it. But yeah, so I'll be frosting all of those and cleaning up quite a mess later on. And then I have another bread in the works. That one's mine. The other one was from my parents. And right out, oh my goodness, don't look at the kitchen. Don't look at the kitchen. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing because I didn't feel that, like, I like the footage. I'm proud of what I do in a day, like seriously going to the farms and doing all the drop-offs and the shopping and the this and that, and I like the footage that I'm getting, but I just don't think it's what was being asked for the other format. I think that they're doing a wonderful project, and I'm going to be curious to see what they do. I will definitely watch. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that. I think it's a fabulous idea, but I don't think that I've been doing what they want. I just don't think it would make it in, and it was going to end up being a lot of work and a lot of editing for something that's just not going to mesh well. I think there are a lot of other people out there who are going to do a really great job, and I don't think that was me. So yeah, so I've just showered and I'm changing gears. I'm going to start naming brands and things like I always do in my own videos, because I don't know if that was allowed. I don't even know if my baseball cap was allowed with the Superman logo, or if I was going to have to blur that out or something. My face is red because I just showered and I have this robe thing on, and it's a million degrees in here because I was baking cakes, but my face normally does better than this. But yeah, so but now I'm going to be doing my skincare routine, and let's get the fan off in here, even though I'm going to regret it, but that's super noisy. So all my spare cloths and things. But yeah, so let's see if I can get this thing set up so that we can just do a regular routine. So I've already washed my face with this Noble Naturals Chamomile Cleansing Cream, which I really, really love. I did my eye area on top of that with, although I can use the other one on my eyes. I've got serious allergies right now, so I did Baby Bee, it's Burt's Bees, fragrance free, baby shampoo. So I just use that on my eye area, and my hair is just not playing nice. It just keeps falling out of the towel. I wash my hair with Lush, with their sensitive skin or sensitive scalp or calming or whatever. I'll have to look up what that's called, with their shampoo bar. Oh God. I was so excited when I first got my Lush product, my first Lush product, and I hate it. It is not for me. It is so fragrant and my hair feels so waxy. Even if I use apple cider vinegar on it afterwards, it just feels terrible. And like, seriously, it lasts forever. I've been using this for like, okay, open now. I've been using this for a million years and I still have, like, it's probably half still there. So not thrilled with that. But I mean, it really does last. It saves a lot of plastic in theory, other than the plastic bottles from all the apple cider vinegar I have to use and all the extra conditioner I'm constantly using, which is super frustrating. But anyway, so it's just not for me. My whole bathroom smells like it, and it has to until it dries, because I can't close that little case until it dries. But yeah, so I'm just going to finish the end of my skincare routine. Hopefully I can get the camera angled properly for that. My downstairs neighbor is going to think I'm doing so much talking in the bathroom, which I am, but he's going to think I'm crazy because he doesn't know about any of this. But yeah, so let's see if we can get this set up. Okay, well, if I crouch down, I'm in the shot, so let's just do a nice crouchy routine. So normally I would do this the moment I stepped out of the shower, but then I decided I would start back up on these videos again after I'd abandoned it. So my next step, okay, if it was nighttime, I'd be using this floral water, but it's not. So I'm using the toning mist. It's got witch hazel in it, but it is alcohol-free witch hazel, so it doesn't irritate my skin. I know most people put that on with a cotton pad, but I can't use a cotton pad against my face, so I just close my eyes and spritz and hope for the best. And spread it around and then gently pat it in. And then next I use Isla oil, which I completely mispronounced the last time. I would usually also add Bedrock Balm, which I still love. I'm just not doing that today because I'm going to a place where I'm going to be basically sweating all of this off anyway. So I just put a few drops of the oil. And then whatever extra I have, I always just put on my neck, because that's something that I regret not doing when I was in my 20s. I never really paid any attention to my neck, and now that's like the thing that everybody's saying, you know, your top anti-aging thing, it's not the products, it's like take care of your flippin' neck. So, well, my hair is dripping on my feet. And finally, I polish this whole thing off with, again, Noble Naturals, the Cosmic Cream. And I just go boop boop like that. Boop boop, by the way, is 2 presses on the pump. And this is somehow so cooling. I have no idea if it's intended that way. Knowing Crystal, the creator of this stuff, it is intended that way, but it just, all the heat from the shower and from touching my face over and over to apply everything, it goes away as soon as I put this cream on. I love it. So there we go. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and you don't need to see that. If you're anything like me, you gag when you see other people do it on TV shows and stuff, so we'll just cut this for now, and I'll be back with you later. Okay, so my teeth are brushed and stuff, and can I tell you what a good mood I'm in now that by the way, it is laundry day, so please ignore this giant pile of stuff. That's all gonna be folded, and my bed has to be made later on today. If I remember to, you'll be a part of it. But so I am in the best mood now that I know that kind of the pressure is off for making that other video, and then I'm just doing this video for like us, like me, for my own sort of journal, my own historic record kind of thing, and for you, Rosy Friends, because like you're my community, you're what means something to me. And it's not that YouTube as a whole doesn't mean something to me, because that's the only way that all this has happened, and I'm super crazy pants grateful, but at the same time, I don't know, suddenly this all means so much, and I feel really positive, and hopefully this will continue for the rest of the day, because it's been an up and down day, as you've known, you've been with me, and now I feel like I have a project that I'm going to be sharing with the people that I want to share with. So yeah, so I'm going to brush out my hair and hope that this waxy stickiness from the shampoo that I used will not impede the process, because I have an awful, wrong side, I have an awful lot of hair that knots together because it's super curly. Yeah, so let's get to that. Hello again. Okay, so hair brushed out, and now that I realize that I can start talking about brands, which I'm not sure that I was allowed to do before, I'm really bad at framing this with my camera, especially because it keeps adjusting on its own. So I'll move this and then it'll move it on, like it tries to center me in a weird way. Anyway, now that I can name brands and things with confidence, then I just wanted to say, like, I got this brush from a friend. It's this Wet brand, I guess it's called. It just says Wet brush, and they have a bunch of like just plain ones. She got me my favorite Disney princess, which is Belle, for my birthday. I don't think last year, I think the year before, maybe it was last year. Everything is a blur before yesterday, but yeah, this is an amazing brush because you saw my hair. It is crazy long. I only wash it a couple of times a week at most, and like I do brush it out, but it gets super knotted because it's very curly. It is basically Velcro texture, and this just glides through it. It's so cool. So, oh, I'm getting a warning. What am I getting? Oh, 30 minutes left on this card. It's okay, we're good. But yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, these brushes are amazing. It feels like nothing's happening, but then suddenly your hair is all detangled and no tugging, less kind of fallout. It's incredible. So I thought I would mention that. And so, yay. Okay, so this is probably pretty annoying because I just keep coming back like this, but also because I can name brands. I've been listening to Hamilton like pretty much nonstop since I watched it on Disney Plus at the start of the month, and like I see why everybody's so in love with it. I typically kind of avoid trends and stuff like that, and I don't know why I do that, because seriously, it often means that there's something to it, but yeah, oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm really enjoying it, so yay. Okay, so this is the hairstyle I've gone with. Oh, I'm not very good at headbands, but it keeps all those little baby hairs out of my face. Speaking of my face, let's put glasses on. By the way, the reason that there has been glasses swapping like all day long is that these are the glasses that I find the ugliest, and therefore they're the ones that I wear around the house all the time because they're the ones that are most likely to get broken. And then I have another pair that I like a lot more, and they have like kind of nice clip-ons. Which is something that I've always made fun of, but I'm like completely in love with them now, especially with the masks that we all have to wear when we go out and stuff. So like it just makes it easy to switch glasses without having to switch glasses. But yeah, so ooh, quite the reflection on these. But yeah, so that's why I've got ugly glasses in the house. They're nice glasses, that just the color doesn't do anything for me. And then I have my other ones that I like, and I wear them out, which I'll swap into in a moment because I'm gonna go out to have a meal on the deck with people in my bubble. Okay, so this is the carrot cake that I'm bringing with me and it's how nicely did that fit in there? Like, how lucky am I that that just sat right in there. Whoop, I'm not filming it very nicely though. But yeah, that is tucked in there. So I'm gonna ice it, and then I am going to plug in the camera so that there will be enough battery when I get home again. Going in the fridge. Because it has cream cheese and butter in it, and as you can see, it was quite runny from leaving it out so that it would be spreadable. But yeah, so I'm gonna actually put this in the fridge just to give it an extra second to sort of solidify a little bit until I go out in a few minutes. And that's it.